Paging Dr. Evans, daytime TV icon Diedre Hall has been entertaining soap fans as the beloved heroine Dr. Marlena Evans on Days of Our Lives since 1976. And this year, Days nominated for a whopping 15 Emmys. Diedre's been nominated for 3 Emmys over her extraordinary career, and she certainly has had an amazing ride along the way. I mean, think about it. Her character has been possessed by the devil, she's fallen from a 30-story window, and she was diagnosed with hysterical amnesia. Did I mention how many times she's been kidnapped? Diedre is also the author of this fantastic brand new book called How Does She Do It? So how does she do it? Well, the great Diedre Hall joins me for the Showbiz Newsmaker interview. It's great to have you here.
Good gosh, you want me to follow that?
I do.
Oh,
well,
my, I could just
here's what I want to understand.
Around. I'll be right there.
Yeah, here's what I want to know, though. I didn't mention how many times you've been kidnapped. Do you know how many times your character was kidnapped on the show?
I can't tell you how many times I've been married on the show. Forget kidnapping. That's a weekly event.
Unbelievable. I'm also trying to do the math in my head that you've been at this for so long, and you're clearly 35 years old. I mean, I'm just looking at you, and I can't believe it.
Read the book, read the book.
Yes.
It's been a long time. I've been on about 35 years, I think.
And I have to imagine, particularly having been with the show so long, it is particularly gratifying that it is so heavily nominated this year for the Daytime Emmy Awards.
This is such an important year for us. It's enormous. You have no idea, unless you've been following this for years and years and years, how difficult it is to get nominations. And to get the boatload that we got it's just thrilling. It's thrilling.
And I think it's important also for a show to be validated in daytime, particularly given the state of daytime and how things have really shifted and changed over the years. It's nice to know that there's so much support out there, I'm sure.
You like me. You really like me.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Good. Mm-hmm. Well, it's so great to see you in person, one half of the world-famous Jarlena, as you are known. Your super couple on the soap is known to your fans. Back in 2009, your character was dropped because of some budget cuts, but they brought you back, and they brought back your longtime love interest, John Black.
Drake Hogerson.
Shall we watch you two in action a little bit?
You're the boss.
Let's see you do it.
Strawberries and whipped cream. Wow. How many times have we actually done this? I don't know, somehow it still feels like the first time. John, do you remember the first time?
Of course I remember the first time. The problem is, we haven't been together in so long. I don't remember the last time. And I have missed being with you so much.
I mean, I just feel the love.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. How do you guys keep that love or that action between the two of you so fresh after so many years? Because the fans just love you guys so much. It's the heat.
It really, thank you for saying that, and we do get a nice response to those scenes. It really is, I think, seeing each scene as we're doing it for the first time, as though we are, because there's just so much we're allowed to do in daytime. But liking each other, loving each other, working together, he's my safety net. Anything I want to try, he's there to catch me, same with him. So it's spontaneous.
And it has played out for the fans over so much time, and they continue to love you guys as a couple so much. Why do you think that is?
You know, I think we are sort of a solidifying base for the show. We have been together for so many years. Nothing will tear us apart. We've been through all kinds of crises and things that have threatened to tear us apart, and they haven't. So it's the fantasy. It's the marital fantasy.
We were having a little laugh as we got started about some of the crazy things your character has been through. So many storylines over so many years. Is there one in particular that has been sort of the wackiest or most difficult for you to even keep straight as to, wait a sec, what really happened there?
You know, the few times I've gotten a chance to break out of the Marlena character have been very exciting. I did a possession storyline for about a year and a half where I was possessed by the devil. And Marlena is all loving, all trusting, all forgiving, and all of a sudden I could be none of that. I could be really just scary. That was fun. And then I killed, I think, 8 people a few years after that. And that was kind of fun, too.
How much fun could that be? I mean, if it's not for real anyway. And, I know people are at home right now watching you and looking at you and saying, how does she do it? And that's what you write about in your new book, because it's not all with lighting and makeup. I mean, you look amazing. And I'm not saying that because I have to say it or somebody told me to. So how do you do it?
Wow.
What's the
Thanks
secret?
for asking.
Sum it up. You get,
you
got a moment.
The book was called, the working title was, Does This Mascara Make My Ass Look Big? It's a very funny, irreverent look at what we know in show business. After 35 years of doing it, what have I learned? And it's got things that most people don't talk about in the book.
It's all in there.
Yes, and it's, I should tell you, because nobody else knows this yet, this weekend, Lynn and I, my co-author, recorded the book on tape.
Oh, fantastic.
And we also recorded ringtones on tape that are hopelessly irreverent.
I'm going to download mine as soon as we are done here. It's great to see you here, Diedre.
DiedreHall.com.
And best of luck for your show this weekend at the Daytime Emmy.